explained that he was set to release his own meal at Burger King, which was also cancelled as a result of the controversy. I have my own
That's probably smart.
Hey, that shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. Nah, Travis Scott did McDonald's. Bad Bunny did McDonald's. You said, I'm gonna go do Burger King.
I cut the bitch off like I'm pulling a cord. Why she think that I wanna be husband and wife? And I gave the bitch dick, baby, that's the one night. Say my dick was too little, you funny, alright. But you moaning and shit, so it's motion and ocean. Get back shots, no gay shit, Lil J, he be stroking. I bustin' a bitch, no I didn't, I'm joking. That show lit that bitch on my dick, she be choking. I'm shooting from window, so don't leave me open.
We went into the morning, it look good, I look good. What it is, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy, JalenTAHA, back with another video. Hey.
First on the track.
My boy, ABNW, KDOT in the building, you know what I'm saying? Showing love to Taha Land. Shout out to everybody in Taha Land. Shout out to everybody in Taha Land VIP. Y'all know I call y'all VIP. Y'all just the subscribers, current subscriber count. That's all the people in VIP, you know what I'm saying? Got me and K-Dot in VIP with y'all today. Y'all know I'm not monetized on YouTube, so this is just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? VIP, you don't have to pay to get in. You just hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can get front row seats to the video. Now y'all see the title of this video. How Dababy became the most hated rapper ever.
And they put him on hated, 6ix9ine, bro. Y'all hating Dababy the way y'all hating 6ix9ine? That's crazy. I don't know. People hate 6ix9ine. They hate 6ix9ine. You hate Dababy as much as you hate 6ix9ine? That's crazy.
That is different.
That's a whole nother level of hating me. Couldn't be me.
Cause we really finna find out. Cause Dababy, he's been in headlines for real.
Yeah,
but the way, like, especially like first coming out, like the way he explained the situations, like it would make sense to the common person. That's why he even lasted this long. But then, like, the excuses ran out. But nah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, cause all my posts are bangers. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is not the first time we are reacting to this.
We done did this.
I mean, tried to react to this.
We done done this.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, they hoeing me. They trying to say I watched the whole video and I didn't. Just so we could bring this reaction to y'all, cause y'all know we watched this together. But y'all, Taha Land, we growing, y'all. We is growing. So, to all the people that be, reoccurring in the videos that keep coming back, y'all know yesterday we did a little Jubilee reaction. Now, Jubilee has 7 million subscribers, and they be posting like every day. So it's like a company like pushing them and stuff, like something. Like they on it. They've been doing this for a while. So we got Jubilee here, you know what I'm saying? And one of the girls that was in the video commented on the video. So this is shout out to Cassidy. I don't know why on my laptop.
Bro, it's her handle, bro.
Yeah, it's just her handle. Yeah, that's that @handle shit. But like, her real name is Cassidy. So she said, olive shirt here. Don't know if you was thinking my nose was natural is a compliment or a jab, but I've had 5 nose jobs. So I commented to Cassidy. I was like, you beautiful, mamas. I thought you had the least amount of surgery the whole video. I was super surprised when you was the one with the most of the group. So hell yeah. So shout out to Cassidy for commenting, you know what I'm saying? I had to give you a little shout out because, oh God, like, you beautiful, mamas. I really thought, like, let me see. I really thought when I made my list, which is purely entertainment. I made my list. I said that I said Olive Green was the least. A lifting, and then that's it. So Olive Green is in my 8. So yeah, shout out to everybody in Taha land. I hope y'all enjoying the videos. But I know y'all enjoying the videos. So shout out to y'all for fucking with me. Thank y'all. But we gonna get into how Dababy fell off, man.
Dababy has slowly become the...
Okay.
Starting off. Now full screen that hoe. Not press play.
most hated rapper. What did he do to earn this title? Well, his actions
Okay.
ranged from insulting fans to getting angry at flight attendants. However, the very first thing that began to turn Dababy's audience against him was the time he'd get into a beef with kids YouTuber JoJo Siwa. The argument began after Dababy would post a song titled Beatbox Freestyle.
Oh God,
That
hoe was. It was good until he talked about like a 17-year-old. Like, what are we doing?
Why JoJo? Like, what? Like, no, for real.
It was something about her kid, his kid. I hope he explains it, because I do kind of remember. I kind of remember this one because, you know, Beatbox was turned YouTube. So, oh God.
I don't remember what he said. I forgot.
Yeah, let's see if he says it. Let's see if he says
in which he'd hold up a photo of JoJo Siwa and call her a bunch of nasty names. The snippet was instantly shared to Twitter, where it gained over 1 million views and 42,000 likes on a post reading, "What TF did JoJo Siwa do that made Dababy mad like that?" While some joked about Dababy calling her out over a height insecurity, most were simply baffled that Dababy would target a kid's YouTuber. She's literally a child. Kinda out of line, to be honest. Yo, that is funny AF. You really came for a whole kid, which accompanied a post by James Charles reading, "Can someone please explain why Dababy is dissing JoJo Siwa when she's 12 years younger, 10 times richer, and 2 inches taller than him?" Now, Dababy had absolutely no business in responding to these comments, as they weren't really even criticism. A lot of the responses were supportive, such as, "I don't think he meant nothing of it, probably just needed something to say," and the others were simply surprised that Dababy went there, which is literally how Dababy described his own branding.
I'm gonna say, I can't believe he said that.
However, despite also stating that he wasn't the type of guy to respond to things online,
when it's said outside of music and I'm expected to respond and clear it up without using music, that ain't what I do.
he'd still take to Twitter to squash the drama in a post reading, "It's JoJo Siwa. My 3-year-old princess is your #1 fan. I bought her every product you have out. She thinks she you. Don't let him trick you into thinking I'd ever have a problem with you. My wordplay just went over their heads. All love on my end, shorty. Keep shining." Now, Dababy's response was actually pretty decent, but since he never needed to respond in the first place, all it did was show everyone that he was paying attention to the drama and was unable to stay silent if he was criticized too heavily. In the lead up to this tweet,
what were they gonna say then? Y'all just gonna leave it alone? Because they don't never gonna leave it alone.
A wise man said, "Let him speak." No, what is that quote?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wise man said, "Sometimes you don't have to say nothing at all." You know what I'm saying? You know that quote, like.
I don't. I'm not.
What?
Maybe I do, but like.
I'm gonna search the whole up. I'm gonna see who originated that. Oh God, but the wordplay. He trying to say wordplay. See, like, if you gonna apologize, at least make it make sense. Like, cause he said something. You a bitch, JoJo Siwa. I remember the song.
I gotta look that part up because like I don't remember what he actually said for real. Most replay. This is the part right here. It gotta be. Yup.
Wow,
they
that's
even showed it on the
crazy.
video. It said most replay.
Using big words like I'm T.I. Turn up. Don't wanna get me started, nigga. Turn me up, niggas gon' see why. Nigga, you a bitch. JoJo Siwa, bitch. Let the wrong nigga get rich. Both of these chains on my neck,
I don't know. That's not, bro. He didn't really say anything. He said, "Nigga, you a bitch." JoJo Siwa. That shit just rhymed. I don't know.
No, he said, okay, because I did hear something. I get why he rhymed it with JoJo.
I get it, but like, I don't think he really said anything about JoJo herself. He said,
but it's an analogy. It's a metaphor. Like,
he said Siwa, JoJo Siwa. Like,
he said, yeah, nigga, you a bitch. I can see why niggas be bitches. JoJo Siwa, basically. Like, so like, your analogy is JoJo Siwa is a bitch. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I really think that's pushing. I really think he just used her name because it rhymed with Siwa.
Yeah,
like,
it just rhymed.
I feel like he said, "Nigga, you a bitch, JoJo Siwa." Like, no, nigga, you a bitch like JoJo Siwa. I see that'd be like, oh shit. He said you a bitch like JoJo. No, he said no, you a bitch, JoJo Siwa. only because it rhymed. Like, cause you said CY. Like, that's the, I don't know. See, that line just
So
pushed me.
yeah, he kind
He
of
low
like,
could have just shut the fuck up on that.
yeah,
one.
on that one.
He had established a
nothing to
reputation
say.
as a kind of hardcore gangster rapper, and to be on Twitter justifying why he made a diss on a kids YouTuber felt kind of inauthentic to his image. Dababy stated in an interview that he's doing his own thing and is not really caught up in any of the internet drama.
I'm just doing me, like I'm not even really caught up in what I got going on.
Yet in a different interview, he contradicts this by stating that he's willing to change his opinions if the internet criticism becomes too harsh.
It's about how much you value others' opinions on the internet or just, people's opinion around you. I don't value it until they get to messing with my money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Now you probably need to take heed to that, make some adjustments.
While this is certainly a more mature approach, maturity is rarely what people are looking for in music and entertainment. I could be wrong about this, but it often feels as though the personality of the person making the music is just as important as the music itself. And when it comes to hardcore rap, people want to follow the completely unapologetic gangster as opposed to the person who's known for responding to criticism on Twitter. This point feeds perfectly into his response to the Rolling Loud controversy, which happened only 4 months after the incident with JoJo Siwa. Whilst on stage, Dababy would imply that people with HIV
JoJo Siwa.
No, God, no. Let's talk about that first little part. Fans are ignorant. Oh, God.
People are ignorant. I don't know. Like, people, I feel like people really expect too much out of, like, a celebrity or, like, anyone in the limelight. Because, like, bro.
Yeah, is there supposed to be any growth? Is there any, like, development? Do y'all even care if somebody develops? Like how they, like, used to move and, like, how they move now? Do y'all count that as maturity, or do y'all take that away and be like, oh, okay, he not, like, what he been preaching? Like,
see, that's the thing, bro. Like, people change. Bro, I always think about this because this is how I'm like, damn, people like, no, people can't change and blah, blah, you'll never change. But, like, bro, I always take it back to, like, I heard this one dude said, bro, they were Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, one of the biggest actors of our time now. They were catching that nigga in a net in bushes.
Oh, God.
Now that nigga is known as Iron Man. He is that dude now. Robert Downey Jr. has been in so much stuff. He's been in so many movies. He literally was in bushes getting caught by butterfly nets. And now he's like multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar, probably, who knows, but he's up there. He Iron Man, he's Sherlock Holmes. He's some other stuff too. I don't really watch his movies like that because I don't really know stuff off my head. But like people change. People go through character development. You telling me because he was back there doing all that stuff that you don't mess with Marvel anymore, or you don't like Iron Man, or something like that? See, people
because he was getting not even just drama. I want to say legal stuff.
It is legal stuff probably for sure.
Yeah, I'll search it up and put it on because.
But like, yeah, like you telling me people can't get better, or you see them trying to get better, you can be like, nah, you were back there doing that like just a couple months ago.
Trying to hug.
Like like bro, if I'm and then y'all attacking me or something, of course I'm gonna go out there and be like, hey, it was not that, it was this. I just want to let y'all know. Like I'm not gonna sit because if I sit here and don't say anything, it's a problem. But if I go out and say something, it's a problem. Like you honestly can't win, and that's
you can't win. So like. Oh, God. So it really, you just got to pick your battles wisely, man.
At his shows, and since the event was being streamed online, the internet began to discuss the comments immediately. Now, as mentioned in other videos, if Dababy had simply stayed silent on the criticism, the problem would have disappeared. However, just like the JoJo Siwa controversy, he felt the need to clarify his position with a public statement.
I'm going to address this one time, and I'm going to get back to giving my love to my fans. That's what I'm saying, because what me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you. It's not your business. What I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip on their phone. It just don't work like that.
This Instagram live stream only led to more people discovering what he had said, and shortly thereafter, celebrities such as Elton John, Madonna, and Dua Lipa were stating on Instagram that they were surprised and horrified at Dababy's comments. Dababy stated that he wasn't worried at any point during the Rolling Loud controversy.
Were you kind of scared, like how everyone was like trying to cancel you and shit like that?
Nah, I wasn't scared. That was probably my problem.
However, this is a complete contradiction to his actions, because if he wasn't scared, he wouldn't feel the need to take to Twitter and apologize, which is what he would do after the Instagram live stream. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ+ community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Going back to the problem of authenticity, Dababy would go on to state that he didn't even agree with his own apology.
Even though, I don't agree with it. You feel
I didn't
me?
even know he did that.
If this
That's-
the example that got to be made, if this what God want me to go through, you feel me? For whatever reason, let's do it. I'm with it.
And
He
that you
doing it
only
to
put it
himself
out
at this
because
point.
at a certain
He really doing it
level,
to
you have to
himself.
move in a different way.
You get to certain levels in it, you got to make adjustments, you know what I'm saying, and move a certain way. It's simple,
Ironically, he's talking to Charlemagne, who wrote a book on how living an authentic life is the quickest path to success, which is something that Dababy himself highlighted as the reason behind why he's been so successful.
What makes you different?
Man,
Like, why do you have that drive?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just me.
Yet going back on his own statements and posting insincere apologies was the opposite to being his authentic, brutal rapper image.
As a rapper, somebody who can speak freely, and I'm not one to do all that hard work day in, day out, make all these sacrifices, get there just to be controlled like a puppet, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't how I get out.
Now, it didn't seem like Dababy actually had any problems with the people he called out.
Anybody from the LGBTQ community, any of that, bro, I am not tripping on y'all. I ain't never had an issue with none of y'all. It wasn't directed to no group of people in particular and nothing like that. Like, it really ain't that deep at all to me.
However, because he blew the whole thing up with a bunch of his own social media attention, the brands he was working with began to drop him one by one. Fashion brand Boohoo publicly ended their relationship with him. Lollapalooza dropped him from the lineup on the very last day of the festival.
Oh God, some things don't even need to be said. Don't even speak on it. Oh,
He
God.
should've- the fact that first off, he shouldn't have said that shit to begin with.
Yeah,
That one right there, that's his own fault. He did that shit to himself. He said, he's talking about some, the context, get from a live show, a little 5-second clip, whatever. But
It was direct. It wasn't. It was just directed at the people at Rolling Loud that was doing what he said,
And that's for sure. Like,
Oh,
but my
God.
thing is, like, bro, you at a concert with, like, you don't know who there,
Oh,
they
God.
viewpoints, they stance, they they whole life is like unknown to you. You was there for entertainment. Just stick to the entertainment.
Oh,
Just
God. Get
do
your bag and just
do
go
your
home.
songs, do your songs, jump around a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Like he had no reason to say that
Oh, God.
at all. And then,
Man.
like I said, then that's one of the things he should have been like, you know what? Let me close my fucking mouth.
On
Like,
that one,
don't
on
let
me.
me just leave that up to like. I don't know if you got a PR team or something, but like there should have been a group of people being like, you know what? Stay your ass in the house. just
real.
we gonna handle this. You just sit the fuck down, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Cause that one right there, like I said, the fact that he apologized, went back, came forward, and then doing all this
man.
back and forth with his own apology. Like, how you gonna take back your own apology? Like, I don't agree with it.
Some people, the one thing that's annoying, some people only gonna see the initial headlines. Like, dang, how you catch the first initial headline, but you never catch the apology or nothing.
That's true.
Like, come on, man. Like, but this, I don't know if everybody's watching every one of them interviews and seeing he went back and forth.
Because I didn't even know he went back and forth. Because I didn't know he went back and forth. I don't agree with my own apologies. That's where I'm like, damn, I didn't even see that shit. I just saw the main headline. That's all they saw. People going to repost and stuff.
If you gonna adjust, you gotta stay adjusted. You can't go back step. You know what I'm saying? On me. So, okay.
Citing their founding values of
Okay,
diversity,
it's making
inclusivity,
sense.
respect, and love. The Governor's Ball Music Festival, set to take place in September, announced that Dababy would not be performing as part of their lineup. UK event Parklife cut him from the roster, though the rapper's team claims that the decision was made months before Rolling Loud. The team behind Day and Night Vegas replaced his setlist with that of Roddy Ricch. Even the Working Families Party quickly removed him from the list of celebrity performers, and on the Full Send podcast, Dababy explained that he was set to release his own meal at Burger King, which was also cancelled as a result of the controversy.
I'm
I have my own
I'm not gonna lie,
bill
girl.
That's probably smart.
Hey, that shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. Bro, nah, Travis Scott did McDonald's. Bad Bunny did McDonald's. You said, I'm gonna go do Burger King.
Oh my God.
You should have scrapped that idea to begin with.
Okay. All I wanna ask the question, cause the fact that how a Dababy fell off video did, look how many likes this got. It did 1 million. It basically did 1 million in a day, YouTube. I don't know where the views is at on my screen right now. 1.2 million views. My question for y'all. So a video about Dababy did 1,000,002 views. And then like y'all know y'all see Dababy memes like pretty often. So like, or maybe it's the algorithm. Like if you was a Dababy fan when he was blowing up, then they just showing you everything documented to Dababy because of your algorithm or something. But basically all the memes and stuff, like his name is still viral-ish, but like nobody's tuning into the music all the way. So it's like, at this point, like, is that a W? Like, is that still, it's definitely, it's probably still a L. Like, your name popular
It's
in a way.
Popular for the wrong reasons.
It's
though.
definitely popular for the wrong reasons. But
like
all publicity is good publicity.
That's not wrong, like, cause there was some people out there like, I have never heard Dababy in my life. So now you're like, damn, who is this dude talking all this stuff?
And then you realize he a villain. Yeah.
Now I gotta go listen to his music, see if anything else is like, that's kind of sketchy or whatever. Like that, like you said, all publicity is good publicity for sure. But like this right here, and like if I was part of that community myself, and I'm like, damn, I just heard this shit. Yeah. I wouldn't just go into your music like, damn, this nigga. What if he actually had good music? No, not in my head. Everything you say is gonna be already to some towards some type of bias. I'm like, damn, this nigga said this shit about my people. Like, do I really want to fuck with you like that? Like, your music could be good. I can really like your music, but now I really can't fuck with you because you insulted me and my like type of. My character, like how I live my life, like that's fucked up. Yeah.
Oh God, just had to play a little devil's advocate for entertainment, y'all.
Controversy.
I low key think all publicity isn't good publicity. It's really not. You too.
They have my name
it's
on the
not.
box, everything like that. No, that's not a controversy.
In a different interview, Dababy gave a dollar figure for how much his comments had cost him.
I had $30 million worth of shows on the schedule before December 31st. I was gonna buy my private plane, but it is what it is. It go how it go. You know, God ain't want me to have my plane yet. He's like, hold on, man, just chill.
And while Dababy clearly took the loss in a very respectable manner, this seemingly did little to repair his reputation, as after being invited back to Rolling Loud 6 months later, the crowd threw drinks at him. However, the worst part about the controversy was, from that point onwards, Dababy was berated on Twitter for almost anything he'd do. For example, people brought up the time where he'd attack a fan at a club for putting a flashlight in his face, resulting in another apology video.
I do sincerely apologize. Keep in mind, I couldn't see you.
Accompanying another bizarre clip of him being rejected while trying to kiss a fan.
This is the one.
Now,
this is the one that I know that after this hit, it was over.
He was done. He was done.
It was over, YouTube.
My thing, Dababy.
This one right here.
I don't know what it is.
He lost all his female fans.
That ain't never been my thing to go out and like, just mess with like girls just like random. Like you see a cute girl you want to talk to, whatever. Cool. That makes sense. Like, hey, you fine, and you Dababy, like, come back to the house party,
House party.
Let's talk. Let's get to whatever.
Later. Oh God.
In public, and she didn't ask no kiss. No, you just leaned in and kissed her.
God,
that's insane. That is insane, bro. I'm like, damn.
Nah, he was super feeling himself, man. He thought it was over.
Not even you feeling yourself, bro. After everything you just went through in the past month or two, alone,
he
like
trying to. I don't know.
So at this point, JoJo stuff was like about 6-7 months ago. Give or take.
Oh God,
bro. You trying to kiss random fans? He said, look at the face, bro. Look at the face. Bro, he really was like, I'm about to get this. I'm about to show her. Like, she said, nah, bro.
But every nigga know we ain't kissing on the lips. We don't even know each other yet. Like, gotta get to know you.
Bad moves, bro.
You trying to? I don't even know you. You trying to put your lips on me?
Oh, but the fucking.
Nah, I'm talking about in my situation.
No. I'm not kissing no random.
I ain't kissing no random female.
I don't like people touching me for real.
Yeah, I'm talking about me. Her, she was like, yeah, I ain't just gonna kiss Dababy. Like me, like I ain't just kissing no random female.
Hug. We can touch cheeks, like that cheek hug touch. Like, you kissing? Nah.
I gotta know something about you.
No.
Where you from? Like, what you do?
What's
where
your
you
name?
work? What's your
Let's
name?
talk about
What's your last name, my baby? I want to know.
What's your blood type? Let's talk about that. No, I don't even know your name. What's your mama name? Where you live at? You in town? You visiting? Like what?
But nah,
Went straight to the kids.
He
Look
lost.
look at the face.
He lost a lot of female fans on Twitter.
I'm not
when
gonna lie,
this
it was
shit
after that
happened.
shit he lost to me. That's what I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, like this nigga.
Like, you can kind of be like, like you said, you can play devil's advocate for all the other shit, but this, bro, you look weird.
You
look
just sold.
mad
Printed
weird.
some kind of strange Instagram response to the event.
And he just kept making mistake after mistake after mistake
For sure.
after mistake after mistake.
There was also the time where he'd make what seemed to be a satirical tweet stating that he was voting for Kanye, which warranted responses such as, "Waste, I can't believe you're even promoting this. Baby, you got too big of a platform to be tweeting this nonsense. Bruh, you're not even eligible to vote," which accompanied a different, more recent video where he'd get angry at a flight attendant for not combing her hair.
We gonna pay all that for that flight. You gonna comb your head. Straight up, they nah, dog. If we gonna pay all that, you gonna comb your head. The least you can do.
This is probably part of the reason why Dababy believes that social media can become a negative thing once you reach a certain size.
But at some point, I think like it may be safer for you not to use it as much because you can become overexposed.
But the real
Don't be
question is,
stupid.
how has this affected the performance of his music? Well, his latest album released in September 2022, which was titled Baby on Baby 2, sold only 16,000 units in its first
didn't know he had
week,
an
which is
album.
87% less
I
than Baby
listened
on
to it,
Baby
you too.
1, which sold 124,000 units in its first week. The music video for one of the songs on his new album titled Boogeyman features
alright.
5 different people, one of which being an obviously gay person, and throughout the video everyone is killed besides the gay guy, before Dababy daps him up at the end, says "I ain't got a problem with you," and once again apologizes for the rolling loud comments. The whole thing just feels extremely performative and insincere,
forced.
with his clear
That's
attempt at
very
avoiding
forced.
controversy only resulting in more controversy. Because alongside his new album's poor release, Dababy announced that he had to cancel one of his shows after selling only 500 tickets to a venue which seated 14,000. Going to a Dababy concert because I need some alone time and I know no one else will be there. If I put all my followers in a room and sang a little song to them, then I'd have a more successful concert than Dababy. Dababy concert was lit. However, to Dababy's credit, he's taken his setbacks quite humbly, having replied to his lower album sales by stating, "Not bad for the blackballed baby." There are a lot of people who have covered in the past that are clearly deserving of their poor reputations, but you could argue that Dababy isn't really one of them. He's a hard worker with a library of incredibly well-made music, yet he's been unable to keep his mouth closed on controversial topics, which only compounds when you compromise your integrity and change your personality to suit whatever the audience wants you to be.
Nah, yeah, after all that, he probably should have just been quiet. And that social media thing, bro, I don't care what you say, bro. Social media is not a bad thing. It depends on how you use. Well, let me rephrase. Social media can be a bad thing, depending on how you use it.
Yeah.
But Dababy was wrong in how he used it. That's what made it a bad thing. Cause like, bro, there's one thing saying,
There's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping. Don't spend another dime.
I'm spending all my dollars. But like, nah, like, bro, you can't go on social media doing dumb shit. Like, bro, you can't call out no flight attendant talking about something she didn't comb her hair when the nigga next to you got literally I really never liked that fucking one dread shit. That looked weird. But like, hey, yo, teach his own. But like, bro, you can't
This is
go.
on swag.
Yeah, that's his own thing. That's fine. But like, you can't go on social media and be like, oh, nigga, comb your hair, you know, blah blah blah, and then blame social media because maybe I should start using social media less. No, maybe you shouldn't say dumb shit. Like, you don't call out people off of like, bro. Flight attendants go. I watched a thing where flight attendants go through like some of the longest shifts, like where they layovers like fucking 2-3 hours. They maybe get a nap in here or there. And then they back on the plane, especially a private plane. You just basically on call at all times, back and forth. And you know, she probably woke up literally an hour or two before the flight and got on that thing. And I said, you know, comb your hair, like, he wanted her to look good.
He was throwing heat for no reason.
For no reason. You know, he wanted you to look good on the plane for sure, but like, bro, you had to post that? Like, come on now. That's something y'all could have kept to yourselves.
Yeah, do that to your friends and stuff. She was a random lady and stuff.
A random lady taking care of your people on your plane or airplane, give or take. Like, bro.
Nah, that was... And really, I feel like he would still be a little bit better, but you know what I'm saying? His rap style is like, really, at the end of the day, his rap style is pretty like the same. So you really gotta like listen to him, and when people are tuned out, Then nobody's listening. Oh God.
I'm reading these comments. Never been to Dababy fans. Seemed like most rap fans anticipated his fall from grace as soon as he blew. His rise was so fast. His talent was so mid. His career didn't seem sustainable, even if he didn't self-sabotage. I don't know about all that, because But before all that, he was actually doing pretty good.
He was turned.
His music, I like his music, me personally. Like, ain't like I was playing him every day, but like, if you know, you in that vibe, that mood, like, I'm about to go out, party or whatever.
Oh, man.
His songs, some of the first songs I played, or it was for sure in the playlist.
Hell yeah.
Who says rude or incorrect things? As someone who then apologizes on it and says, actually, I didn't mean it. Then no, I did mean it. I don't think people really like someone who is infirm with it. And that's the thing, yeah. If you gonna say something, you just gotta mean it. If he said the shit, it was wrong. Maybe you shouldn't have said it. But yo, you said it. Like, you can't be like, well, no, I didn't mean it. Well, why the fuck did you say it in the first place? You might just stick to your shit. That's the biggest problem with me. Yeah, you should have just stuck to your shit. Let's see. These niggas just talking.
Yeah, nah, niggas just talking. Oh God. Nah, that's a lit little video, YouTube. Hey, shout out to everybody who sticked it with us and made it all the way to the end of the video. Shout out Taha Land. Shout out Taha Land VIP, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in VIP.
There's Bacardi back there somewhere. He keeps pointing
somewhere, yeah. The Bacardi is on the way. Like, we got the bottle girls.
To do whatever he say.
Yeah.
It's back here. Y'all don't see it yet, but it's because y'all not in VIP yet. Y'all didn't hit the subscribe button.
That's what I'm saying.
Hit the subscribe button, everything pop up.
When you subscribe, watch the video again. So you can see the VIP section.
And when you comment, that's when all the shots start coming.
That's when the shots start coming.
That's when you start getting the party started. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not monetized. VIP is free to join. So shout out to everybody. ABNW, KDOT in the building.
Dang.
A key part.
I don't know what that was.
He's not a gang member.
Wait. Fireball Jutsu.
Long live Jalen Wade. We got this thing. Get in.
I don't like you. I don't like you. Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Oh, I like you. Oh, I like you. Oh, I like you. I don't like you. I don't like